Gotta clean a van. So it's just PowerWash Sim with more. Is there like new mechanics and stuff? Yeah, no. People, fans of other people are psychos, so I don't really like to. I'm very sparing. I still feel bad with all the fucking TwitchCon bullshit. A lot of people had a bad time at TwitchCon, but without naming names, because I don't think they want any more attention brought to it. Some extremely nice streamers I know have been under fire from the worst communities on Twitch. And that shit sucks. Stuff you hate to see. Yeah, there's so much garbage TwitchCon shit. I feel like so much of TwitchCon now is just, I mean, I talked about this a little bit. Like, I feel bad because, like, I love the tech of IRL streaming. I felt like I was doing it in, like, an ethical way that didn't bother me and people around me, I hope. But I hate IRL streaming so much that, like, I don't even want to do it. Like, TwitchCon has become packed with IRL streamers who want to get attention, so they do the worst shit. It's like a doing bad shit competition. It's teaching me to jump. It's teaching me to rotate my nozzle. It's teaching me to change the nozzle width. It's teaching me to change washers. What the hell is this? Got a soapy one? Ooh. Dirt highlight cue, yep. Free aim mode, not a big fan of free aim mode. The task list, there it is. Open and close the game menu. I've done it. I'll stick to this washer. I like this washer. Square Enix published the first one. No shit. I did not know that. That I was not aware of. Yeah, this has to feel good as fuck if you're a truck. I'm going to turn my volume down a little bit. A little loud, the washing. Oh, boy. I don't have to talk about over the power washing. It is a great game to talk over. But I've been live so long today, I don't know what else to say. I've been in just like a weird head empty space a lot of the time. It's annoying. I've been getting to bed early, but then I've been laying in bed for like 1 or 2 hours every night. I've become that guy. I hate being that guy. But I feel like I've really only slept and streamed for the last few days. The two main things I do, sleep and stream. And play Deadlock. I've been playing some Deadlock with my boys. Ah, that's fair. I was gonna say earlier, and then I stopped myself because I was like, "This is nasty. Don't say nasty things." But I feel like power wash time is the time to get your nasty things out, and not literally. I'm realizing what I said, and I didn't like it. I would not like anyone to get their nasty things out. But I feel like I know I'm like in a weird depressed rut. Please, please. You don't have to take your nasty things out. If you want to, you can. I'm not going to tell you you can't. I'm not a hater. By all means, get your nasty things out if that's what makes you happy. But I know my ass been in a funk lately because it's been several nights now of me going to lay down to go to bed. And I'll be like, well, before I go to bed, it's jacking off time. And then I sit there for upwards of 2 hours being like, nah, like, no, I'm not interested in anything. And then I just go to bed. Like, I don't do anything. I just go to sleep. And I think that's kind of funny. I think it's pretty funny to be like I'm gonna jack off now. And then after like 2 hours you go, yeah, I guess I won't. I think it's kind of funny. I think it's also kind of sad, but I think it's more funny than sad. But that's why I keep fucking barely getting sleep, I feel like. I'll lay down at 12, but I won't fall asleep until 2. SSRI coded? I'm not on SSRIs, I'm pretty sure. What is this, 2018? Hey, what's up, Nona? What's up, Nona? Paste and semen retention pills. You know, maybe I'm just becoming more powerful is what it is. I didn't really think of it that way. I'm keeping my vital essences or whatever those people say. Like that guy in Canada who drinks his own piss. What a guy. What a guy. Yeah, maybe this is the podcast. The Jacking Off Cast. Every episode is a minute long. And it's got a long intro song. And then it's just me being like, yeah, didn't jack off. And then the show ends. That's every episode. Didn't jack off today. And then the outro song plays. I do keep thinking about, and like, I don't really, it's like not really anything past an idea. Oh boy, Tony. You know, I hadn't really thought about that. Happy 101 months. I still think it would be funny to do a plausibly deniable JOI stream. Where like, it could be a JOI, but it could also just be like a tutorial on like kneading bread or something, you know? The plausible deniability JOI stream. It's one of those, I think it's a funny idea, but I don't think it would be like funny in execution. It's funny to think about. But I don't think it would be like funny to do. I'm having a lovely time cleaning this van, if I'm being honest. A lovely time. Hmm. Can I like shut the door? There we go. Oh, hello. What's up, y'all? How you doing? Good to see you. I'm just checking out the new PowerWash Sim for the first time. A game I love dearly. Hello, hello. It's not cum yapping. Not cum yapping. It's just normal yapping. It is a therapy game. I do agree with that. This game has made me look at on-sale power washers several times. But every time I've determined that the power washers on sale are just not very good. I would love to get a power washer, but not a crappy one, you know? Wait, which is the Harper's piece? But thank you, Milo. Hope you had a good stream. Were you also power washing? Accidentally power wash your finger off? That is true. With a good power washer, you can do that. I do have a fence around my house that is like really dirty. And I feel like I gotta power wash that thing. The outside of my house low-key looks like shit. I gotta like do something about that. But I feel like a lot of it, I just kind of don't know what to do. Like I have bushes I gotta trim. Like I don't know how to properly trim those bushes. I have a ton of weeds growing behind a holly bush, but I can't get behind the holly bush because there's like no room. And the holly bush is sharp. But what was the Harper piece again? Sorry, I'm just a dumbass. I don't want to cut down the holly bush because it's a really nice bush. It looked like a Christmas tree. Power washing your ears does feel good. There was a big article about goon culture, really. I think I was lost in the sauce on the power washing and I missed that. I'm glad that I feel like I'm like of the right age that I was like too old for goon culture. You know what I mean? Like we just called it jacking off when I was a kid. And like still do. But I feel like that's much different from gooning, you know? I just don't. Really? Yeah, challenging to call myself a gooner these days? I'd imagine, Jask. It's hard. It's difficult. Yeah, I like that. The gooner who thinks like the term jacking off is nasty. Like, ugh, I don't jack off, I goon. Yeah. Ew. Taco. What's up, Mr. Cat? It's the NL jerkers versus fuckers. Yeah, no, I feel that. I hate that. I feel like a fucker at heart. Like, I don't feel like I'm a jerker. But, like, I'm doing no fucking. So am I just a jerker? Am I a jerker in denial? I might be. Yeah, I'm not jerking either. That's true. But, like, the desire's there. You know? Being a fucker is a state of mind. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. I gotta, like, get my shit together and start going out again and stuff. I can't... Being 40 really fucked with me. I don't want to be the... I don't want to be like the 40-year-old jerker, you know? Wolf's Angel Slade, happy 80 months. Thank you, Wolf's Angel. Thank you, thank you. The 40-year-old jerker. That's a new comedy from Seth Rogen. The 36-year-old gooner. What's up, Ryan? We were just talking about jerkers versus fuckers. You're just in time. I was saying, you know, like being a fucker is a mindset, but it feels crazy to be like a fuckless fucker. But as chat was so kind to point out, I'm also not a jerker. I'm in like a gray area. Mostly a sucker. Okay. The 40-year-old sturgeon. That's a really good name. That's nice. Get the border of this real good. I think that's all we're missing now is this trim, right? Cargo hold ceiling, cargo hold light. You know what? There's more than a few. Oh, well. It's kind of neglected all this. Oh my god, I didn't do the whole fucking ceiling in here. Yeah, being 40 fucks you up. Like, it's not good. Why is it giving me like a crosshair? Is it just telling me this is the way I gotta go to clean some shit? Like a weird floating thing. But it feels weird. And what kills me is like I feel like I would have no qualms about being 40. It's the whole being like single at 40 that really fucks me up. And that sucks. That's like it's a mindset that'll just it does nothing for you. Like I absolutely don't want a truck bed and roller shutter rail. Huh? Truck bed. What's truck bed? Are you truck bed? I don't know where the bed in a truck is. I assumed it would be the floor in here. That's the cargo floor. Truck bed? Truck bed. Is this whole thing truck bed? I don't see truck bed as being... Oh, that like literally highlights it for me. Aha! And I get to see my little film. I get to be the dad that steps up. Yeah, online dating is a nightmare. I know me, and I feel like having to date at 40 really just translates to gonna find someone who's not right for me, and go, well, it's a little too late. The fuck? This is the quickest clean job I've ever seen in my life. Hello, Taco. Try dating at 50. Oh, God. Yeah, I imagine it just keeps getting harder. I imagine it just keeps getting harder and worse. My ass been single too long now. I haven't even attempted dating in a minute, but oh man, it's it's fucked up out there. I'll say that. It's a little fucked up out there. Hey, Taco. I see you're poking me on the leg. Folks, have I got news for you? Have I got news for you? What's up, Brian? What's up, Brian? Folks, it's taco fetch time. There's a bit of a delay on the video. What are you doing? Bring the toy back. You didn't bring the toy. Go get it. Come on. Where'd you go, Taco? Go get the toy, buddy. No, Boba's sleeping in here. I think the water fountain freaks him out. There's a water fountain in the other room that I catch him often on guard about. Go get the toy, Mr. Cat. Oh, you know you want to go get that toy. Well, that was the phone vibrating. He's just like slowly just rolling it down the hallway. Hey, Taco. He'll come back with it. I have faith. It might be misguided faith. He'll be back. I don't want to cut the feed because I think he'll be back. Oh, ready? Whoa, almost dropped it. Good catch. Look at that. He's got walking around the house a little bit. He's such a nice guy. Yeah, he gets really proud when he gets like a tiny elf. Aw, Mr. Cat. Yeah. Wow, he nailed that one. Every now and again, he hits it so hard that it like lands up on my desk, and he goes fucking crazy. My shit be vibrating a lot. Can't really see it though. And he just leaves with it for a little bit. Hey, Doc. Hi. Oh, tail knocked over the phone. Hello. Hi. That toy's a little far away, buddy. Hey, Mr. Cat. Look at that toy. Can you bat it closer to me? He keeps scaring himself by knocking the phone over with his crazy tail. You're gonna do it again, Taco. It's about. Come on. Whoop. There he goes. Hey, Taco. It's like I'm sitting on him. Hey, Mr. Cat. It's so far, you just knocked it even further away, bud. Look at the toy. It's over there. Come on, man. It scares him every time, too, which is very funny. Buddy. Go get the toy. Oh, he just wants to lay down again. Hey, bud. What's up? Aw. Hey, sweet. He's such a handsome. All right. Going back to the wash. Nightly horror movie. What'd you watch? What am I washing right now, by the way? Is this like a statue podium? It says roof. Now is the moment I stopped paying attention to him. He went to go get the toy. Sacrificial altar. Okay. Open. What? He brought the toy back and laid back on the bin. Taco loves his bin. The big bin guy. The warning floor? Ah, this is outer bit. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Nice. Been laid. No, the good Bin Laden. Did it ever come out if he was watching any streamers? I know like his video games and music and shit came out. I think there's a video of him doing karaoke too that Ricky has an alert. I always wonder though if he's watching anyone. Taken too soon. RIP to a real one. They're gonna play that back as they're putting me into a forever cell. Yeah, I gotta see his Animal Crossing save file. What do you think he was rocking with? Finding out that both me and Osama loved Stitches in Animal Crossing. Smuggling in a cell phone to do illegal prison streams. But they're not about like trying to escape or like, oh, I'm innocent or anything. It's just like normal streams. Osama NPC stream. 9/11 so good. 9/11 so good. What to comment on? I try not to read too much of like the streamer muck, but I also like can't help it sometimes. Sometimes you gotta have some of the streamer muck in your life. I just see Twitch fucking banned Bakun again. That pissed me off. There's a rogue staffer out there that doesn't want any of us to have fun. There's a lot of streamer luck. So I don't keep up too much on a lot of the streamer muck, but I did see it did appear that everyone's mad at Ludwig, which I think is funny. I'm sorry for any of the Ludwig fans, but I do find that funny. What the fuck? Oh, my water stopped. I was like, don't tell me they added a water reserve. I think my mouse just stopped working. I think there was like a bit of a 1-2 punch. From what I saw during the yeah, that's part of the Hassan drama. I think he came out and said like, I'm not even friends with that guy. Also, he definitely is electrocuting his dog. And people got really mad at that. And his girlfriend was also tweeting, being like, you got to give it up to Aiden Ross and the Roach guy. So I think people aren't very happy with that. I'm so sorry, Ryan. You had to find out this way. Papa Roach? I still think one of my $1 million ideas was Papa Roach mariachi cover band called Papi Cucaracha. I've been thinking about that for like 15 years. Giving them props because like they're starting their own streamer award show, I guess, and people were like asking her like, oh, what do you think about that? They're stealing your idea. And she was like, no, I think they're going to put on a great unique show because they bring a different perspective to the marketplace of ideas and stuff like that. Yeah. I don't think there's a lot of activity in the brain of that couple. So, it's just me though. That is true. I mean, shit, I was talking about jacking off before. But I think that's the difference between me and other streamers, though. Like, people ask me about jacking off. You know? I also feel like I hate all the right people. I think that's where I also excel. I'm good at hating the right people. So I don't really know a whole lot about the Hassan dog drama. I just been saying like, well, like what if the dog had fucked up vibes? You know? What else are you supposed to do? I'm playing. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Yeah, some dogs just can't hang. That's not on him. What that dog doing? Yeah, I don't know. That's a drama I've been wholly uninvested in, just because I feel like all the people I see yelling the loudest about it, you could tell like really don't care about animals. They just care about the drama. And so I haven't really looked into it much past that, because like I really don't care either. But these are my colleagues. I have to know what my colleagues are up to, my coworkers. That's what I figured. I think that's why people were at least that was that was the gist of why I saw people were not very happy with Ludwig. Yeah, it's hard to take. Yeah, I'm with you there. Hard to take any of them seriously. I know I have friends who are like IRL friends with the guy, and they've all told me it's bullshit. I trust them. They're not even like streamers. They got no skin in the game. Did I say that? I mean, that is true. That's crazy. I remember I was talking to someone once, and somehow the topic of like jacking off in front of your pets came up. And I think I had said something like, I think I was probably just like riffing on that. And they were like, I don't get it. And I was like, what do you mean you don't get it? And she was like, if my cat's on the bed, like I'm just blasting my shit right in front of her. I don't give a fuck. I was like, damn, I can't do that. I can't imagine. I gotta like kick him out of the room. Jacking off in a mirror sounds like my worst nightmare. I can't imagine that. That's like the number one reason why I would never like sell a video of me jacking off, is I might have to see it. And that would be horrible. Y'all done here? It says 56%. Oh my goodness, it opens. Holy shit, it's like it's a toilet. I don't know why I thought this was gonna be like a little deli. It's just a very spacious public toilet. Someone got real fucked up in here. Yeah. I have not seen that, Jim. That sounds great, though. Yeah, I can't be doing no jerking and no fucking around these cats. I just feel like I don't want them to like see that. They'll think differently of me. But then the flip side of it, like one fortunate time I've had sex since living here and having these cats, you kick them out of the room, Taco just sits outside the door crying the whole time. And that also will kind of take you out of it. That's not good. Taco sounds like a real freak. He's a little baby. Yeah, he's like Taco never gets kicked out of a room or anything. So like it devastates him when it happens. I don't think he understands what's going on. Like Taco only ever gets his way. Because I spoil the cats. I love to spoil the cats. And like I have no one else to spoil. I think that's the thing. Like I think once you're 40 single and with no kids, I think you start to like really love your cats to like an unstable degree. Like a truly unstable degree. Like I have to imagine this is what people feel about like their children or wives, you know? That they kick them out of the room when they fuck. I'm playing. I would never do that to my wife. But like I think you start to like not that you shouldn't like, you know, I think everyone cares about their pets. But like I would absolutely like if someone was here and said something mean to my cats, I am pretty sure I'd be going to jail. You know? It does keep vomiting on the carpet. Skelly Jelly. Happy 39 months. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome back. But I think that's part of why I struggle with the idea of traveling. Like I imagine well, I don't know, maybe some people are like, no, I would love to travel without my child. Like imagine leaving your child at home by themselves and being like, yeah, someone's going to come by like once a day maybe and feed them. I think you'd have a stressful vacation. No, I don't think I would want a dog. It's just too much. Like I feel bad saying it. It's just too much work. And like I think I just like cats better. If dogs were using litter boxes and like not pissing places they shouldn't, I'd probably be more into a dog. And I guess you could train a dog to be like really good, but that like sounds like work. Or I could just have a cat. I felt bad thinking like I don't know, I'm already like a really picky person, but I have, and like it's funny to have these thoughts when like I'm not dating anyone and like no one's trying to date me. Like it's funny, it's very funny to have these thoughts, but I remember thinking like, well, fuck. Like, what if I meet someone who's like really into their dog? Like, it wouldn't even be worth dating them because I'm never gonna want a dog to live here. So like, the relationship could go nowhere. And that's like I'm jumping 1,000 steps ahead. And that's just like a theoretical. That's not even a. Like, it's not like that happened. But like, I don't know if I would want. A dog living with my cats. So what if the cats were sad? And I think if you tell someone like, yeah, I don't know if we could date because I don't know how my cats will feel about it, I think they would just think you're crazy. Maybe if they had like an old dog, if the dog's like 14, we could probably date. I could date someone with a 14-year-old dog. I guess it is just being honest. Yo, what's up, Maddie? Maddie, I have to adorn you with a power gem. That's my policy in here. I power gem all of my beautiful goo crew. And you're allowed to go mad with power over it if you want to. Yeah, what a huge week, right? God, the show baggage really is something. I love that show when it's just all bad people. There's no redeeming qualities on anybody. It's just bad top to bottom. That's when that show really shines, and that is most of the episodes, I think. The show you were making, where people had to like come to decisions together, that was a crazy show. I don't think I'd ever seen that one. Oh my god, I could raise the toilet seat. This really is PowerWash Simulator 2. There's all these new mechanics. Divided. Yeah, that show was fucking crazy. That was something else. I really liked the guy who was like, "No, I have a girlfriend. She's Norwegian and a model, and she has a twin." It was great. It was like listening to a 7-year-old talk about their girlfriend, who definitely is not real. But that guy was an adult with like a crazy punchable face. It's pretty much identical to the first PowerWash Sim, but I'm also only on the second mission. So I don't know if it opens up more. But on this mission alone, after I cleaned a certain amount, the structure changed and let me into it. And I don't think PowerWash Sim 1 was doing that. I think PowerWash Sim 1 was very straightforward. Where this one seems a little more dynamic, which I think is really nice. I'm just going to jump to clean this top. I refuse to get a little stool. I'm just going to keep jumping. Is there something I could like stand on? I could stand on this. That's so much easier. Turns into a horror game midway through. I wish. A power washing horror game would be awesome. There's a changing table. I thought it was a TV. I was like, it's weird to put the giant LCD TV like to the side of the toilet. Like, how are you gonna watch that? I really thought it was a big TV. I need to gather more simulator games I've never played, and I need to get some more ragey games. I know there's got to be other like difficult ragey games I haven't played. Hold up. Open back up. That's fucked up in there. There we go. Oh, that was a viscera cleanup detail? Wasn't really like it was not a scary game at all, but the theme of the game was you're cleaning up the aftermath of like video game scenarios, like the spaceship on Doom or some shit like that. A crime scene. You ever played Jump King? I never finished Jump King, and I think I do need to go back to Jump King. Viscera Cleanup was, you meant awesome? Yeah, no, Viscera Cleanup Details, like the original goated cleaning game. They were way ahead of the curve on that game. I'm shocked that a 2 hasn't come out. I have to assume it's like a licensing problem or something like that, because they definitely would have done it by now. Alt F4? I don't know. I think that was just like a one-person project. And I liked it, but it was like kind of just an asset flip, right? No, what if I put this down and then jump on the shit? Oh my god. I'm just too smart. Alright, but like, why ain't that clean though? Oh, that's why. Okay. Less funny and less interesting level design. I see. That'll happen. I'm the clean genius is what they call me. Everyone's saying there goes the clean genius. The movie Perfect. I don't think I've seen that. Oh, Kaiju Cleanup is so cool. I wish I could make games. Like, Ryan, you still here? I was extremely jealous that y'all were playing RV There Yet today. And then I was genuinely happy when you had to cancel because it made me, like, I wasn't a part of it. So, you know, so I don't care. That game's so good. And that game just kept making me think, like, damn, I wish I could make a game. What's up, Charlotte? Yeah, it just came out yesterday, I believe. Yeah, RV There Yet really made me sit there thinking, man, imagine I could make a game. It is, wow. I'm looking forward to an eventual Viscera cleanup detail too. That game is so good. I feel bad every now and again. I go to Goo Crew Discord and I'm like, y'all, we should do a Viscera cleanup detail night, and I don't think anyone's ever answered me. But also, I don't know if everyone knows like what it is. I think I have also played every level of that game. It's just been a long time. No, I don't know if anyone in Goo Crew has played RV There Yet, but it's a great game. I will say RV There Yet, which is just it's a fun name to say. It does feel like a one and done. I think once you finish it, there's probably no playing it again, really. Look at this little film about me washing. Oh my God, and then it cuts to the inside. That's beautiful. Yeah, I'll clean this campsite. Oh wow. I've been trying to stream for like 6 hours lately, which is to say like no more than 6 hours. I feel like I've had a really unhealthy stream schedule most of my streaming life, which is like 15 years at this point. But I've been trying to be better about it. That said, I've been live for 7 hours now, but like I really don't want to stop. I'm having a nice time. And I don't think I'm going to be on very long tomorrow. I don't know yet. I have therapy in the morning, and then I think I'm going out in the evening, but like pretty early evening, like 6 o'clock maybe. So I don't think I have a real long stream in me tomorrow. I miss Peak. I want to play more Peak. I feel like I'm still not, I don't feel finished with Peak yet. I never feel finished with games like that though. Like I still don't feel finished with Lethal Company. I just feel like everyone else got a little sick of it. Peak isn't fully procedurally generated, I don't think. Like they have map variants, but I think they are like purposely made. Like I don't think they're fully random or anything. Like I don't know if they do repeats. I'd have to assume they do. Okay. It's just 20 or so? Damn. Oh no, I thought it was so many more. It would be so nice to make a friend slop game. I think it's very funny to call things friend slop. It sounds like someone who's bitter about people having friends and like just having a fun multiplayer game to play. But that is the term everyone's using now, so. So I'll have to adapt and start saying it also. What'd you hear? Ah. No, friend top. Look at this beautiful clean shed. This tiny little clean shed. Phasmo's fucking awesome. I want to do some Phasmo next week. I have to like post in Goo Crew about that. I feel like next week I would love to do a Phasmo lobby or even two. You know, maybe this is, you know what, this is where this angle is actually really nice. That's where that angle shines. No one's brave enough to fight a ghost. I had a lot of fun doing Phasmo. It was like 2 weeks ago with Ricky, Luke, and Puke. That was a good time. That was a really funny stream. That was a really fun one. I think that was 2 weeks ago, but I could be a liar. Did I stream it? I felt like I went live for it, but maybe I didn't. Yeah, I don't think I did. I think that was a day where I was busy, but I was like, ooh, I'll come on and play Phasmo. Yeah, it should be in Puke's VODs for sure. That House Flipper sponsored time today was a lot of fun. I'm the House Flipper enjoyer. I love that clip. I watched that recently too. Also, the clip where I'm doing Phasmo VR with Chiblee, and the scariest part of the whole session was him in the lobby barking at me like a dog and moving like a bug. Like, I think it genuinely set off my fight or flight. That shit was so scary. Oh, we got this clip yesterday. I'll have to play another clip.
Let's start there.
It's a good clip. That is a really good clip. This was the day Animal Crossing came out.
Each and every one of you clapped.
Each and every one of you clapped for drugs. God, I love that one. Never finished a Sim. I don't think I ever finished a Sims game. Any Sims playthrough I've done has just been like sporadic. Oh yeah, let me, do I have a random clip button? I don't. But I can play a different random clip. I have to go through my clips folder again, add new stuff, and delete some stuff. Oh.
But I made 2 of them, and one of them sat in my freezer.
Look at that. I'm talking
this is
so
the
loud.
freezer one. So I'm curious to see if it came out as good, being frozen for like a month.
That's a good one right there.
I think we're pretty much there. That's when I get a little bit more.
Just a guy in his Euro meat.
Crispy.
And a blowtorch. I still have that Sears all. I just haven't used it since like then. No, it's a lamb and beef gyro. That shit was incredibly good. Use it on the flies. The problem is they don't really fly in the air. They skitter on surfaces. I'll just burn my house down. Yeah, the Searsall's cool. I haven't used them in a while, but a fun little device. It's so fucking nice to have devices. You know what I mean? I'm definitely a device enjoyer. I'm a sucker for a good device. Kitchen devices are the best kind. I too love all my kitchen devices. When does it, I feel like a device becomes a contraption when it's like convoluted. It's got to be complicated and fucked up, and then it becomes a contraption. The Ninja Creamy, I unboxed it. It has to be like close to 2 years ago now, right? It's still sitting exactly where I unboxed it, and I haven't used it. My problem is every time I'm like, ooh, I'm going to use the Creamy finally. I'm missing like so many ingredients to what I want to do. And I'm like, well, next time I go grocery shopping. And then I forget. But like, I never have like milk. My whole thing, I wanted to make protein shake ice cream with it. But you also need to have like some yogurt and some like sugar-free Jello mix and a bunch of other shit. So I just like haven't used the Creamy yet. I'm always forgetting that I have the Creamy and that I should use the Creamy. I said creamy so much that it started to feel like a fake word. Device enjoyer. Oh, I love a vice. I need more. I don't like I've been getting rid of my vices, but I do feel like I need new ones. Like I've mentioned a bit now. I'm sorry if I'm like a little broken record about it. I did get JF's recipe, but like 2 years ago. I got to ask him again. Is he still rocking with the Creamy? I haven't talked to him about it in a while. Truly, yeah, that's like the only one that gets you. That's fair. Yeah, I don't really have many linguistic hangups. Like you could say moist all day around me and I'll just smile. Because I love it. Yeah, I need some new vices. I've said it a bunch again, so like sorry if it's broken recordy, but I've been like full blown sober now for just about 3 months. And the primary thing there I'm sober from is weed, because I was smoking weed pretty much around the clock for like over a decade. My problem is I don't have like other good coping mechanisms in place. Like the only other thing I use to cope is like eating. And I'm like also trying to actively lose weight because I the aforementioned not wanting to die alone stuff. That's really important to me. Well, this is annoying. There we go. Never mind. It wasn't that bad. Hey. No, that's like a more expensive vice, I think. And like one that could kill you too. I can't have any vices that can like immediately kill me because they're too good. Gambling. No, that would also kill me. I don't have the money to do gambling. It sounds fun. I was forced to do that. Walking around? I wish I was more into walking around. What's annoying is I wanted to get back to walking like the other day. I was like, oh, I gotta start going for walks. It's nice out. And then I got an extremely big leg tattoo that makes walking fucking suck. But it should only suck for a few more days. And right, Taco? Oh, hello, Mr. Twisty Cat. He's just shrimping around. I love that he talks to me and rolls around. It's so cute. Hey, buddy. Yeah, they often cost money or kill you. No, that's true. Yeah, I do. I've been doing better with the diet on and off. My problem is like as soon as I have a bad night, I feel like I fuck up to a degree that it like ruins the week, you know? Like having a bad night calorically can be like, oh fuck, I had enough calories for the next like 3 days. And that's enough to just like fully sabotage a diet. What the fuck? I wasn't trying to pick that up. Throwing a big log. I've been having a good time doing the powerlifting. I really enjoy that. CVS Pharmacy. Pick up BUP. I don't need to pick up my BUP yet. I don't have to go get my BUP yet. Mom made pancakes. I have not. Yeah, the diet stuff gets frustrating. It's the one thing that makes my trainer mad at me, and my trainer being mad at me is terrifying because he's a terrifying guy. But like I do everything he tells me to do workout wise. But when he's like, how's the diet? I'm like, I'm fucking up. He'll be like, well, what are you doing? And I'll tell him. And he'll be like, well, don't. And I'm like, I know I shouldn't. But like I do. And he'll be like, man, that pisses me off. And I'm like, oh, don't say that. I never want to hear you say anything I've done has pissed you off. But I do think that is the thing that's, well, he knows. He knows me because we talk once a week for years now. He knows that is the most important thing to me. So to have me be like, yeah, this thing that I care the most about, I'm just not doing it. I think makes him want to like punch me in the head. That's fair. They make food too good. They really do. That shit's way too good. It's like really good and really convenient. That's the one thing where I'll say like, I know it's not easy to like quit drugs. But the nice thing about quitting weed is I just threw away all my weed and all my weed paraphernalia. And I told the people I get weed from, hey, don't sell me weed. It's not like I could just be like, yeah, I'm going to get rid of all my food and just not eat for the next like 18 months. Because you'll just die. My punched in the head diet. It's way too easy to get a little treat. I fucked up when I went grocery shopping like 2 days ago, where I was like, well, I could have a little treat. And I got like a thing of ice cream. And it's like, man, like 3,000 calories I could have just not had in my house, you know? I've been better about chips. Chips are my other bad vice. And I have nothing in my house chip-wise except for Quest chips, which aren't very good. But the bags are small, and there's tons of protein in them. So, like, I could fit it into my diet and not feel bad, you know? Hi, Taco. Yeah, no, chips are a rough one, you know? They make that shit too good, too. All around bad idea. Yeah, no, I've had so many times where it's like, especially when I was smoking a lot of weed, being like, man, I'm high and like a little depressed. So I'm allowed to order Cold Stone, even though it's like close to $40 to get delivery Cold Stone. I'm allowed to do that. And like it's like, man, you like I really shouldn't be. But it's just like a heinous idea. The ingredients in napalm, how about that? It is way too easy to eat a family-sized bag of chips. And like a big old bag of Cool Ranch Doritos, which like, I feel like at any given, I'm in the mood for that all the time. There's never a moment where I'd be like, no, I don't really want a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos chips. But like, I think they're like 2,800 calories for one of those bags. And that's fucking crazy. Absolutely nuts. I wish it did that for me. I'm on so many drugs that are supposed to make you not hungry. Like a crazy amount of them. Like I'm on Wellbutrin, Vyvanse, and fucking and a GLP-1. All those things combined should make it that I never want food. But the thing is, where's your toy? You're poking me like I have a toy to throw. Aha! You put it on the left side of me. Whoa. The problem I'm having now is, and like I quit weed too, which annihilated my appetite. I'm never hungry. I am just never hungry. But the second I'm bored and or depressed, all I want to do is eat shitty food. So it's like not at all, like I think it is completely eliminating my physical hunger. There's no physical hunger. It's all mental hunger. I eat so much when I'm bored too. And like, and here's my spoiler, I'm bored if I'm not streaming. Except for playing Deadlock. That's been a godsend. I'll say that. Playing Deadlock with friends at night has kept me from overeating a lot of nights. Because I'm just playing Deadlock. Even if the game's driving me crazy and I say to my friends about 24 times, I'm going to kill myself. But like, that's what Deadlock's for. That's why you play it. You play it to hate it. But no, it's nice to like hang out with friends. But that's the thing. If I'm not streaming and I'm not playing Deadlock, you better believe I'm either eating or actively fighting the urge to be eating. Reevesbot, thank you for the prime. Hello, hello. Thank you. But yeah, it's a fucking struggle. I hate that it's such an active brain struggle too. Like, it's frustrating. That's why I really like going to bed early. If I could actually lay down and go to sleep at like 10 p.m., I'm smooth sailing. Hi. Missed the cat. You're so chatty. Did you bring a toy again and I somehow missed it? No, ain't no toy this time. I ain't falling for it. Yeah, food noise is so fucking obnoxious. What sucks is the Vyvanse was helping with my food noise. So was the semaglutide. But then they suddenly just stopped. And the food noise came back. Probably not as bad as it would be if I wasn't on those. I'm also, and probably a thing that I just shouldn't say because I think people will be concerned. Like I went to the clinic where I bought all my generic semaglutide from last year and talked about all this. And they were like, well, it's not FDA approved for you to go any higher dosage wise, but like try it. And I was like, yeah, fuck it, I don't care. So now I'm taking more than an FDA approved amount of it. And it seemed to help a little bit. But like also, I don't know if I've like pooped in 2 days, and that's probably not healthy. So I gotta figure this stuff out. Hello, Taco. And like I'm still eating. I just think maybe my digestive system has shut down. So that scares me a little bit. They also put me on metformin, which is a thing I took in the past, but they were like, this might help. So I'm also taking that now. I did start taking fiber. Today was my first day actually like mixing fiber into my drink. Taco, why are you poking me? I don't see your ball. Where is it? Did I miss it? No. Is it around the corner? I don't know where your toy is, bud. Oh my god, it's under the chair. He was right the whole time. Yeah, I like those tortillas. Those are good tortillas. My problem is too, like I've got good food in the house and like not much of it. I've been dealing with the fly problem, so most of my shit is prepackaged. But when I get the shitty food noise urges, it's never for anything in my house. It's always like Taco Bell or cheeseburgers or something like that. Like it's always an unhealthy urge. Because it's not rooted in hunger, it's rooted in like boredom. And it's boring to eat something that I like don't love. But yeah, but that's the thing. Like it's stupid. It's like it's frustrating. That is to, like that said, like I have been doing good the last like couple days for the most part. I just need to make like every day good and not just like most of them. Hello, Taco. Where do you keep putting the ball that I can't? He's like putting it somewhere different every time. Well, that's nice. Yeah, like yeah, there's no like, cause like I know what I should do, but when you don't do it, it's just that's where I get frustrated. It's a thing I talk to my therapist often about, but where I'm hitting a little bit of a wall with my therapist, and I feel bad because I like my therapist a lot. Is like she doesn't really have solutions for this stuff for me. She's more like, well, you need to learn to like accept yourself, and I'm like, yeah, but we're not going to do that. So we're going to have to talk about ways to fix this instead. That's not happening. Big ups to anyone else who can sit there and just be like, yeah, you know what, I accept me. But I don't. So like I don't want to either. Yeah, we don't do that in this house. Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel that. I do see my therapist tomorrow morning. And I don't know what we're going to talk about. Some sessions, I can't stop talking. Some sessions, after 5 minutes, I'm like, oh, nothing else going on. How are you doing? Hi, Taco. Yeah, and I feel like she's a good therapist. Like she does get it with a lot of stuff, and I understand where she's coming through too, or where she's coming from. Honestly, though, I feel like my biggest issue. Also, how do I? Like I do mostly accept myself. I just feel like everyone else doesn't. You know, like that's kind of what it boils down to for me. I accept me as much as I need to. I could talk about the sandwich room. That's a good point. I'm going to make Luke's sandwich room a reality. I need my ladder. What if I just do this little ladder? Ask them who their deadlock mate is. Sorry, I need a mental health professional who plays a carry. Oh, it's so nice to clean things and just babble. Even though my problem is, and I know I'm going to do this today, even though I shouldn't, but every time I have streams like this where I talk a lot, especially at length about this kind of shit, in the middle of the stream, I'm like, man, this feels great. This is a good stream. And then I hit go offline, and within minutes, I'm like, oh my God, I'm mortified. Why did I talk about any of that stuff? What is wrong with me? Go delete the VOD immediately. Pretend that stream never happened. I can't do that today, though, because they were sponsor time. So the VOD is safe for at least 90 days. Definitely won't be putting it on YouTube, though. I'll tell you that. Maybe I will. I think I'm lying. It could go on YouTube. I do that all the time, Maddie. It's brutal. Every time I make any kind of comment about jacking off, I always go, why did I say that? What's wrong with me? I'm very locked in here. Sponsored trauma dump. Stream sponsored by Wellbutrin XL. Cabin roof trim shed frame. Which trim? The back trim? It's this trim. Shed frame. Oh, hiccups. Beautiful. That's already 7. I kind of want to do like one more cleaning job because I don't quite want to leave yet. And it's great because part of that too is also like, fuck, I want to, oh fuck, Big Al Dottie is doing Goku karaoke. I think that actually just starts now. Maybe I should prepare to wrap it up because I might pop on there, but I definitely want to listen. And it's also for charity. And I like to support charity and the Goo Crew and my friend Howell. Yeah, let me save PowerWash Sim. It ain't going nowhere. We're gonna have to beat it all in one day. How do I quit? How do I quit? Hello? How do I close the game? I can't find it. Quit. Found it.